What's going on YouTube? Alpha Land Day 2. I was just going back on some of the older footage. It's pretty cool watching what I was doing back then, or I thought at the time of filming all that I was going to post. And, you know, better late than never. Just excited to get this ball rolling. Hope you enjoyed day 1 of Alpha Land in my first YouTube video. Anybody else like open their carbonated energy drinks / pre-workouts like 40 minutes before you work out because of just the carbonation and the burping? Because I want to chug this. Like I'm a chugger. See? Ready to get this show on the road. Alpha Land Day 2. Oh, there's my gym partner. Yeah, I just got here to the gym. Alpha Land Day 2. I'm definitely going to go into talk more about what I was saying on my last video that I recorded. Let's get the show on the road. Alpha Land Day 2. So we have our pre-workout in here. Thank you for watching the video so far. I hope you enjoy it. What you're watching here is my chest and back day with the guy Jay that I was staying with at the Airbnb. I normally, like current day, I do a barbell incline, and this is the time period when you're watching the video that I was doing a upper lower split. So I was doing legs Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and I was hitting upper body Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I was only doing 2 pushing movements and 2 pulling movements, and I did some arms. So I don't know if I recorded the arms. I'm sure I did, but I definitely did some posing. What you watched so far is I did a dumbbell incline. I usually now, it's like current day, I do barbell incline. Reason for that is because I always did a barbell flat and a dumbbell incline. So when I was doing an upper lower split, I switched it up, you know, just because, got to change it up a little bit. So that was good. I'm gonna do a chest supported row. This Alpha Elite 1 machine, I think it's a Prime, I'm not too sure. Prime or Arsenal, I gotta look back and remember. But phenomenal machine, felt crazy hard, loved it. So that felt really nice. And then we went into a dumbbell flat. Currently I do a dumbbell flat Larson. So just the same thing, feet out, chest press, touch the chest, go kind of thing. Because I always use legs with everything. Legs are my strong suit. So knowing that, I had to essentially just take my legs out of the whole movement. I'm trying to grow my upper body because my legs are always just been my strong suit, and I feel like my upper body's pretty solid, but not as good as it can be. So that's the reasoning for that, the Larson press. So we did that, and then we get into some posing, which you're gonna see, and I'm starting to realize how crazy I looked with the posing. It's kind of wild, like looking back. You look back now, present day, and you're not like that lean, or whatever time you were lean, I guess is what bodybuilders go through. And it's kind of insane to see, like, damn, I really look like that. And And not to say in here all these clips like I was super lean, because I was lean, but not like crazy lean. But leanest I've ever been and the craziest I've ever looked. So this year we're definitely going to try to make that comeback. That's going to be real nice. Maybe actually compete. So stay tuned for that. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, did some. All right, so just realized that I did not talk about the next movement that I did. So I did do arms. I'm going to put that in there. But I did not talk about the back movement. So I finished off with a dumbbell row. I was going to say cable. A single arm dumbbell row. It's one of my favorites. It's this variant. I'm obviously going to put this clip in that. You're going to watch me do the next movement. I saw this on a coach. His name's Eugene. I saw it on YouTube. You stand on both your legs, and you're in an athletic position. So you have one foot in front of the other, and you're kind of just like trying to make sure that you're not able to you're just trying to keep your balance. Is basically what you're doing. And you're starting in this position as you see on the video, and you start with your arm turned in. I think it's either supinated, then you turn it and pull it in like a lawnmower. So I've been doing those, and I still currently do those to this day. Easily one of my favorite back movements, single arm movements. Highly recommend. You should check it out. Give it a try. You have to start with a lighter weight. Reason being is because it is kind of dangerous to do single arm dumbbell rows on the bench, because, fun fact, a lot of hernias happen because of it, because you have a different force transfer between both your legs and you're pulling. So you're doing a pulling movement while you have one leg stabilizing the other leg, and you're too wide, and then you get that hernia down that groin area and leg. So my arm's getting really tired. Oof. I jumped rope earlier, so my arm is really tired. So yeah, so that's why I do that movement. And yeah, on with the video. Roping, I love jump roping. It's my favorite form of cardio. I'm gonna throw that in there as well. Yeah, doing a little voiceover just because I think I already mentioned it. I've realized that I did not do much of anything talking really on Alpha Land Day 2. I'm gonna combine Day 2 and Day 3 together for one video, just because I kind of want to just start cranking out these videos so I can start doing some more present day stuff. So I'm gonna start adding in some of these kind of things into these Alpha Land videos, because I still have a whole nother Alpha Land trip. I messed up my shoulder again. That was lovely. End of 2022. That was a couple months after this trip. So we got some updates, man. We gotta catch up. We gotta start videoing more. I've already taken some of other videos for other YouTube stuff. I got the Miami trip coming up next weekend. The Lift Miami event, that's gonna be nuts. So yeah, we gotta get going. We gotta start cranking out this content. Get the ball rolling. We gotta fully immerse in the thing. Gotta fully do the thing. So if you made it this far though in the video, I really appreciate you so much. Seriously. This is more of me just, talking and shit. So really enjoy it. Do all the YouTube thing, the like, comment, subscribe, post noties, all the fun stuff, all the YouTube fun stuff. So really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I gotta start with porcelain squats first. Porcelain squats. Taking a shit.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm telling you, beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky either. Just kidding, there's a few.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up.
Hotter than a double super what out here. Only second moving in. We've been here for an hour and a half. Meeting people like this kid. Stack Jake over here.
205, bro.
Oh shit, yo.
I have to match the body weight with the pec flies.
Save it for the OnlyFans. Save it for the OnlyFans.
The titties are out.
I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah.
I think a lot of people are just too scared to take that leap of faith, even though they know that they have everything it takes to make it, but they're just scared to do it. I decided against multiple people's advice because just right now, for me, for myself today, 2014, 21-year-old Christian Guzman, I'm gonna follow my instinct, and if I fail or if I make a mistake, I'm gonna take responsibility for that mistake and pick myself up off the ground and deal with it. We all have the capability to become so amazing. Some people are scared to take that step forward and actually try to become better. So from the beginning, it's an awesome feeling, guys, following your dream. It's called Alpha Lead. It stands for the people that are not scared, people that go after their dreams, the people that are leaders. They believe strong enough in what they're doing. Don't look for someone's acceptance to do what they want to do.
Just, if you don't take any action, if you don't start doing, I don't know what else to tell you guys.
Meeting Christian Guzman was something I knew that was going to happen, but also at the same time, I had no idea that it was going to ever happen. It's funny looking back, just remembering the times that I was like watching and being introduced to his YouTube channel back in 2017, 2018. Christian's channel, like, it was more so just like that motivational discipline, just get it done kind of channel, and just showing like the nice things that he's got and just like the story of what he came through or came from, selling all his equipment. It was just something that I just like resonated with and just got hooked like everybody else who has watched his channel. The impact that he's left in my life, and remembering just the countless times of taking the bus to work and going and training, no excuses, getting my first piece of Alpha Elite clothing, my first stringer, getting the baby blue stringer and then getting the cutoff. I wore them things out to the bone. I remember I wore it to frat parties, like had no business wearing a stringer to a frat party, but that's how I was. That's how immersed I was. It was just like an event, obviously at the frat party, of dressing as like a gym guy or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm wearing it. I don't care. Wore it to the point where like the actual baby blue just faded. I really appreciate like what he's done for me in my life. I feel like a lot of people, especially the gym that I go to, kind of shit on people who look and idolize and just look up to these, I guess, personality social media people, right? Dick riding is a term, and dick sucking, and coming from a place where your immediate circle of home is not really positive. Looking at these people having only like a social media, YouTube, that's the only outlet, right? Like yeah, I am going to idolize certain people like that, and the Bradley Martins and them and the Greg Doucette's, and just as of like last few days, Mike Israetel, Chris Bumstead, like, yeah, I'm going to dick ride if that's what you think dick riding is. If you think that that's going up and saying, hey, I really appreciate the videos that you put out and the content and and how you've changed my life and we're that positive vessel. If that's dick riding, then yeah, I'll dick ride that. That's fine. I don't care. There should be a different like change of mindset. Obviously, I don't think there should be like a pedestal mentality, because that's where we can get lost in the sauce, because, you know, you don't want to put them on this unnecessarily unrealistic pedestal, because in a way that is really unrealistic. And honestly, the change does come from you. Watching something can motivate and spark you to do something, right? But ultimately it's your choice. You could watch this, you could watch anything, and you're not gonna do anything. You can just sit there and do the same thing, go through the same motions, still continue to go out and waste all your money and get hammered with the people you don't like, and continue to keep going to that same job that you absolutely cannot stand, but you're afraid of actually making that leap of whatever that leap is that looks for you. Nobody can make you change. You can only want to change. Obviously, you can have certain people can plant seeds with you. A video, calling your mom, your dad, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, friend, whatever, right? They can plant those seeds, and it's up to you to water them. It's having faith and believing in God that this is the path that you need to go on. And this is the decision that you have to do ultimately. Then we started talking about competing in the summer shredding in October, because I was telling him I'm thinking about it. And he's like, well, just do it next October, or do it in 3 months from now, which is a very Christian thing to say. If, you know, you watch them, you know, just like, do it, why not? But I dislocated my shoulder again, or more so a subflux, which is just it popped out, popped back in kind of thing. It wasn't like a full dislocation like the first one 4 years ago, which we'll get into. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video, because I met somebody else who was really impactful that gets a little more emotional. We're going to get into that. Maybe even talk about it after my lift, because I'm about to go do shoulders and arms. Maybe after. Be more clear-headed and more dialed, more stimulated, and dopaminergically enhanced. There we go. Dopaminergically enhanced. How about that? So, appreciate you guys for watching.